Here's another really interesting gun. This is a Lapco Ghost with a Palmer's Tornado semi-automatic kit on it. These were likely made probably between 90 and 92, maybe 91 and 92. Glenn told me they made, I think he said 2 to 4, but probably the real number is closer to 10. There aren't very many of them. This is one of the only 3 that I've seen. Lori, who works for Palmer's, has one. There's one at the EMR Museum, and this is the other one. So let me just make sure my Ghost screws are tight. This is built on a Lapco Ghost. I'm going to screw on my tank. You can see that there's no inline regulator in this setup. Our pressure from our tank, it's probably outputting 800 psi, and it's going straight into our valve body, which is tapped, and from our valve body it's going into our rock, which is on the side of it right here. It's a pretty long cylinder on the side. We have the same switch as Palmer's uses on a Hurricane at the top here, and we have our ram on our side right here. And the ram is connected to our breech drop internals that the Ghost uses. This particular Tornado came from Canada, and the owner who had Palmer's build it for him played at Edmonton Survival Games, and he was on the Splat Aces, which I think was the home team for that field. I have my goggles on, took out my barrel plug. I'm going to screw it in the rest of the way. And we're aired up, no leaks. Another sign it's a Palmer's. You know, it hasn't been aired up in 5 years, 10 years. I don't know if I've ever even aired it up before. But we're pressurized now. We can see how our ram cycles. So I pull the trigger back. It cocks back our ram. Now we're cocked and ready to go. Now it's shooting. You can see it cycled there. And let's load in some All-Star and let's shoot it. The top here, I'm just going to start with about 15, 20 or 15 paintballs and see if it chops. So turn on my Revy and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to turn up my rock. Seems to be cycling every time now. Actually shoots great. Except we are having rollouts. Let's see what we're chronoing at. 322, 295, 310, 317, 299, 301. Actually a pretty fun gun to shoot. Long stroke, but pretty awesome. So there we have it, a Palmer's Tornado. Lapco Ghost with a Palmer's Tornado semi-automatic kit on it.